include that with the people from Glasgow. That you should have been a part of it, but because you did that before, it doesn't make any sense going over that again. So we decided to forego financial management and to look at time management, stress, and decision making. And as I go along, you will find out that we will have some overlapping. Please feel free to ask your questions, but I would appreciate if you just raise your hand, indicate to me that you want to say something. If I'm going too fast, ask me to slow down. And of course, you know, your voice loud, right? I've been in the classroom for over 37.5 years. So as time go by, you know, sometimes you have to raise your voice about the level of children. It's not so good, but that's it. So the first question for you, what are life skills? What are life skills? Can somebody read what is on the board for me? Anybody?
Life skills are defined as a set of
psychosocial
competence and the personal skills that help people make carefully big decisions, communicate effectively with others, develop coping skills with surrounding circumstances, and manage oneself that leads to progress and success.
Good, thank you so very much. So life skills are skills to help you to make big decisions. Anybody in here make any decisions? Do we make decisions in our everyday life? Do we?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and we need, of course, to communicate effectively with others. A lot of problems we have is that we are not communicating effectively. We say something and we think that the person understands us, and of course the person don't understand us. Right? You say, listen, you say to your child, this is friendly class, you say to your child, don't touch the flame on the stove. Full stop. Don't touch the flame on the stove. And you expect the child to understand, don't you? Huh? Talk to me now, man.
Yes.
When you tell the child, all right. Put out the English language, listen. This is not touch the flame on the stove.
Right.
And you expect a 4-year-old to understand, right? Right. How many times does that happen? They tell us, listen, be careful how you speak in front of your children. And you go to school, and the teacher will say, and Lord have mercy. You just get on. Right? And you don't know that is showing a reflection of you. And you are an adult. You don't understand subject 4-year-old to understand. Don't touch the play on the school. And when I was at Everett, I don't know, yes, we're doing family engagement. When you're speaking to your child or your children, you must be clear. The child will understand what you mean. When you say don't touch the plate. Because children love to explore. And so therefore, why is mommy or daddy telling me not to touch it? So no one touch it if I know why I wasn't touch it. You don't want them exactly. So you have to be clear. You have to be specific. So we're talking about when you have your life skills, they help you to communicate effectively. So you tell your child or your children, don't touch the flame, because if you touch it, it will burn you, and when it burns you, it hurts. And I don't want you to get hurt. Although some of them will really want to touch it, but at least they understand. So they go there and go to them. Yeah. You're not trying to touch it, but they're going to be very cautious. All right. And of course, it helps you to manage yourself, and that leads to progress and success. You have to make decisions as you go through life. Sometimes we make wrong decisions, and we call that mistakes. But to me, mistakes are stepping stones that lead to success. Because once you make a mistake, you're supposed to learn from the mistake and try to improve on what you did before. so they are stepping. So if you continue making the same mistake over and over, to me that is deliberate. Right? Deliberate. And I don't to earth presenter. Come here, what's happening to them? So we know, so we're in a relationship with this man. And every time he beat with abuse, emotional distress and all like that. And you leave him and you go away and you start a life and the man come back here and say, no, man, he's sorry. And he continue doing that 3-4 times and you continue going back. You want people to sorry for you? Huh? You want people to sorry for you? No. You stay there and take your beat. Yes? Because I'm a mistake and that was deliberate. You make the decision to understand the consequences. Yes? Okay. All right. Now, so we say what are life skills? Now, I'm sure you have been through some of this already. Life skills entail self-awareness and self-management. And so when we started this program, we decided that listen, you have to know who you are before you can know who others are. And so we started with self-concept, and under self-concept, you come up with self-awareness and self-management. How to manage yourself, right? Self-awareness around your surrounding and all of that, right? Communication and collaboration. These are skills for life. You must know how to communicate effectively, right? And to collaborate, work with people, be a team player, right? To think and be creative. You're at home, you only have $200. You can't come home from school and you're hungry. You have $200. You can buy a pound of flour and one tin of cream. And so when you do, you put it up the case and just stir up something. That's when the child comes. The child can get something more than just sit down there and a ball. When we have to do that $200 card, you know, and if you know what, this is how we look out. So you have to use what you have and try to pray. Suppose you know what is not pray. And you can go down the road. I mean, no, say colors are expensive. But at least you can say, all right, you give me what? Thank you so very much. Just give me $100, $150 can do, and you prepare on me. You use the $200 and try to create something that when your child comes and get something. Or you go and you buy one. That's what's here. You can be I know. I have grandchildren at home. But at least, you know the beauty of it, that's why I love you, you know. Because yesterday I go down the beach and I see a fisherman just coming and say, what do you mean? And I get 6 nice big doctor fishes here and I go over. Yes. So, I will talk about stress management. This one here. It is a skill, accepting criticism. People don't like to be criticized. As somebody said, the main one, the men don't like. People, the young girls know we are going to school, our children. When they say, oh Lord God, they will take up their knife and start stabbing one another. So we have to learn coping skills that are part of life skills, right? Accepting criticism. It's not everybody gonna love you, you know. Anytime you see everybody love you, something wrong with you. Anytime you see everybody love you, something is wrong with you. And so you must accept that persons around you will not like you. And you have to live with that. Right? So once you are aware, self-awareness, you shouldn't have a problem. You just go around and don't let people define you. You know who you are. And make sure that you are supposed to be who you are. Good care. All right. So with accepting criticism, interpersonal relationship. A lot of us don't know how to handle interpersonal relationship. No, we don't. We have a big problem with interpersonal. We don't know to develop friendship. And we don't know the difference between an associate, a friend, and a companion, really. Because you see somebody with two types. I'm a friend that. No, man, you're associate and you're a friend that. Friend and people will tell you certain. You meet someone today, you're not going to tell them your business. No. So it means you're associate. I have a friend. And every time I go to visit her, and somebody comes to her office, Hey, this is not. I said, stop it. I said, stop it. Oh, let me know the person. At the meeting last week, I want meeting. I know your friend. You are so here. So me and you return. You put me in that category there too. You say take me out. So you have to be careful when you use certain terms. Who's your friend from your associate? People two times. I know your friend that is an associate, right? Empathy and sympathy. And you can mix up those two life skills. Empathy. You can go somewhere and somebody say to you, me know how you feel. You think they can really know how you feel? No. Of course not. They don't know how you feel. They can't feel for you. What they can do is empathize with you because probably they have been in the same position before. So I can understand somewhat what you're going through because I've been there before. But they can't feel for you. They can't understand what you're going through. And probably there are certain things you can manage that they can't manage. There are some people, as they hear say their mother sick, they want to go to find out what kind of sickness sometimes they go for any and then bad up the whole place. Like the mother did. Sorry. And some persons will know how to handle it. Yes. All right. So, and problem solving and decision, and this one, I want to spend most of the time on decision making because it's a very important skill that parents need to develop. Very, very important skills because some of the decision making skills sometimes make it very difficult for teachers and even for yourself and for the children because sometimes they make some decisions, you see, we think that it's for the benefit of the child and definitely it's not, it's hurting them. So the first life skill we're going to look at, as my good little friend started my associate this morning, first I've seen her, was talking about, and that is stress. And so we use the word loosely without knowing really what is stress. So what is stress? Who can read for me today? Everybody has to get involved in my class. What is stress? Who is my next reader? Okay, thank you so much.
Stress is a feeling of emotional or physical tension. It can come from any event or thought that makes you feel frustrated, angry, or nervous. Stress is your body's reaction to a challenge or demand.
Right. It is your body's reaction. It is a reaction. Stress is a reaction, right? That your body exhibits as it faces challenges or demands. So you listen, the child come home from school and you want to text you. And when you know the little guy, you know, and you start to feel anxious. And sometimes you sit down there and you start to cry. You get frustrated. That is showing level of stress. If you talk about emotions, your feeling, when you talk about emotions, it's the same thing as your feeling. You might start to cry, you start to pace up and down. Some people start to smoke, some people start to drink, and exactly. And physical tension. Your body start get tight up, and all that. You start get heavy, and all of those things, right? So it's really stress is not really the feeling that you are feeling, but it's your reaction to the feeling, right? Your reaction to the feeling, all right? So as we move along, what I want you to do for me now is you have been given some balloons, and so I just want you to think of where you are now, not physically, but what you're going through, your challenges or your demand, and I want you to blow that amount of challenge in the balloon. Yes. How big is your challenge? How big is your demand or your demands? Just blow it in the balloon. Blow your stress into the balloon. Yeah, no problem. All right. Just blow it in there. Just blow all the stress you have in the balloon. Blow all the stress you in the balloon. That is all you can say now. Oh, Lord. Come on, let me. And probably you may have to see a counselor, you know. Or somebody. I don't mind. All right. All right. So, based on what happened, it is showing me, telling me that we have people here with a whole bag of stress. Whole bag of stress. But guess what? Stress is good, you know, you have some stress is good. Because sometimes we have some stress, see? We get so creative. And that, guess what? We benefit from it. We benefit from it. And yes,
oh my God, one of the things that I see from this exercise too is that everybody to do it. That everybody, once they're adult, they live in Jamaica right now, you have to have some stress. That is some people that touch the balloon yet. And that is why sometimes the stress is enough. Because when we get the option to just release it, we hug it up, and everybody who don't touch the balloon.
Yes, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yes, man, thank you for that. Over this way. Yes. And that is why I say people who burst the balloon and need to contact me. We don't know what you the people that want to blow the balloon. Yes, because they release their stress. Right? So the person who wants to come to me need to come and see me. All right? Good. Now, we are going to look at 4 types of stress this morning and see which one of them are, which ones are affecting you, or if all of them are affecting you. And the types of stress we're looking at is the survival stress, internal stress, environmental stress, fatigue, and overwork. So let us look at survival. For survival, you either going to fight or flight because you're stressed. A man down the road, every day you pass, I come up and work and buy your yard. Looking nice and everything, and the man won't have one choice. Leave alone. Hi, like him alone here. I won't come and touch your back and I want to touch you. And because you don't have nobody to say, you know, you're stressed because you can't manage the man. So you say, every evening you come here, I wonder which way to walk home. And it's only one way you have to go home. So you have to be dealing with that sort of stress. For survival, you have to be thinking what to do. You become frustrated and all of that, right? So it is really that you're going to fight him, or you have to pick up your foot in your hand and run, or find somewhere to escape, right? So you didn't know that you have that sort of stress. Yeah, man, you have to be dealing, and you have to prepare yourself for survival. I know what you live in a community, you know how some neighbor. But boy, them just a problem. Right? And you have to try your best to survive. You don't want to fight, but at the same time you can't leave your residence. But sometimes you know that some people have to leave where they go somewhere else of the peace. I know this lady. I can leave where she built a nice home just for peace. Because of the stress from neighbors. So we have survival stress. And sometimes you see some persons do certain things. You have to understand why they do it. It's sometimes to survive. Some persons leave out of a community because of the tension that is here and go move it to another community. Every night a gunshot or what have you. So just for survival, they just have to over here. Here sometimes you go here with the name clappers and the man that they there.
Or a car backfire.
Right, or a car backfire. And so to survive, they will have to move. All right, so we are going to go through all of them. Hold on a minute. Okay, so the internal stress now. Worrying over things that you have no control of. Lord, this one I kill most of us. The internal stress. So you have a beautiful base on your center table. Or you have you have one like your phone. Lord God, no people can do without their phone. People prefer phone than them food. So the child can eat off the food that you may feel best. But make him just go and have the screen and you see. That's a trouble. So the phone drop and the screen crack. Your big money phone, then I can't go down to the phone, you know. Your big money phone. Uncle, brother, sister, mother, telephone, foreign come to you. But we can't buy big money phone out here. So we get your dick and Lord have mercy, people take the phone and drop it. Screen crack now. Internal stress. And you take out the stress from the kidney. Because you don't know how to angle it. And at the end of the day, you have no control over that. Because the screen don't work already when you're going. And you're the killing the poor kidney who is alive, who can come go and work and buy the phone. Parenting. They break the glass. I come in the glass and it drop. You're killing the glass with one glass. The glass don't broke already. Don't broke already. We are going to have no control over that. The parents, you have to consider how you deal with your children. There are certain things you don't have no control over. Just done bad already. So that is why we're going to come to decision making later on. Because sometimes we stress ourselves over things where we can easily make if we make the right decision. All right? Environmental stress. No, we have a problem with that one. You can't take noise. That's how one. Are you listening to talk loud? We just can't deal with noise. If I am at home and I hear the music playing and it's definitely come for me, I don't know about you. As I come over here and something, you coming like it just start so. And I will get up and I'm not walk around and say, you're disturbing the neighborhood. Yes, you're disturbing it and you're disturbing people who can disturb it though. No, I'm not not freedom. Yeah? Turn it down. You understand when I go experience that what you experience that. So it's a problem. Yes. And it causes stress, not true. You want to see if you can't sleep. Yes. So we have environmental stress too. And fatigue and overwork. Lord have mercy. Gentlemen, not things you can't do also. Not true. And some of the time every morning and you continue doing the same thing over and over and over. And then nobody just run down. Who me? The CPO says to them, no, send me not sleep today. But they make you tired when you make it go like that. Because the house, when we got the house, still have somebody else to get it. You know, don't people know it's dirty. They never said so. But we say it was stress too. If the house dirty, the me drop down there. Right? So we have these things that, and some of it will look work. You know, that you know about the scandal. But we spend the whole night and whole day on the computer. I don't get nervous when she run it, you know. She thinks that she can do work. And she run it and all this is this. And when it ends up in doing the one thing, and it's higher than 10. Working on the rest of 1 3 hours, feel revived, and then go back again. Some of us are also working okay. Trust the man. I tell you. So these are some of the types of stress that we undergo, and we need to learn to manage them. We need to learn to manage our stress. We can manage stress. Do you think we can manage stress? Yeah. Do you think we can manage stress? Yeah. Okay. No. Causes of stress at home. These are some of the things that really cause some whole heap of stress for us as parents. We don't lose the home. The other day, last night, I was looking on the television, or the day before. And you can see the big building with the Fifth when the excavator just come in and
oh, God.
road. Now, can tell me, that will cause stress. Yes, come on. Those things cause stress, right? You know, some of them, somebody, the poor girl said she want her partner to show. Especially those of us when you really for partner and decide to buy really for something and when you look at us lose this, right? Somebody come in the house and see it. Right? Now, death of a spouse or a family or near relative or friend. That can cause stress, so don't it? Injury or illness of any family member means that mommy head hurting her, and Lord have mercy, and pass away her hurt with you. Marriage of self, son or daughter. Oh, marriage. Oh. How many married people have been here?
People here come and they are married. On the same person on the they can come and lie still married, but people that have been still married.
Honest.
You was like the man in my yard to that person.
Marriage or marriage.
No, come on.
That's why you say to me, I stand to be corrected. I stand to be corrected. But if you are living with a man who is married, you are committing adultery.
Not everybody subscribe to this. Yeah, maybe by law, if you live with somebody for 5 years, then are more than entitled to offer everything.
Alright, yes, you have the same privilege, but that doesn't mean you are married.
But it's called common law.
This is common law relationship. We're talking about marriage. When you go and you say, I do, and you sign the paper, we see you that sign, you have a contract. Then in common law, you go sign a contract.
But guess what? For me, I believe that whether you're married in terms of going for the past or you're living with the person in a common law relationship, and you are committed to that person, same stress to come in a marriage, come in a same common law relationship.
You're going ahead of me now. I am that, yes, but I'm talking about marriage, right? But I am saying the same stress. As the right person says, whether you're married or you're not married, you can't have this stress. Because some people have some relationship, some marriage, and God knows, they wish they leave out. They wish they leave out. If I come out, you're going to take away the pretty car. If I come out, you're going to take away the pretty car. We're not going to make the money. I know we're not going to make the money for the pretty weekend. We're not going to pretty clothes when you want to wear. So when you have big it till you sick, you make up and cover the roof. That's the reality. Yeah, that's the reality.
In a relationship, you're thinking about what am I going to leave? You're thinking about, especially when you have kids, you're thinking and you're not working.
And you're not working.
You're thinking, if this person leaves me, I think them are true. Yes. Or food I go on the table. So sometimes some small things that let us not leave from certain relationships.
I do agree.
There is this relationship, but somebody that I know very well. The first thing, and sometimes, even as women, and the men are here, when we're talking about this special kind of stress, as women, we need to make sure so we take control of our own bodies. This woman said it earlier. We are stressed about things that we can't control, but some things we
We
can't
can.
control.
So we come to management.
But it's not working. An ingredient, no. By the time the baby has 3, you have one.
But it's smelly.
So because you don't know, you have always a baby. You can't go to school. You can't go to one trade. You can't go to work. When next year, you have one next one. So even if the party is the only provider, they can always keep it, but in straight and in broke and in the street, so the best you have nowhere to go. And take you out of your family house and untreat your family next to you and have nowhere to go. Those are something, that's why you have the kids. Plus you have the kids that you want to go run. You go with 3 kids. So guess what? It's the mental strength. So think about what you can control. How you can tie up, you can tie up. One way you can go. Yes, make sure it's safe.
I was watching a movie last night or the night before, and this lady had 2 sons and a daughter. And the father died, now he went to a hotel and in a relationship with a young lady, and I think that father died. And I wondered why the lady quickly want to marry him. And she not feel no remorse, not anything. One of the sons said to her, that she's weak.
Yes.
What it?
Yes, I did.
My dear.
My dear.
Yes.
And she said, you think how weak with me? And when she started, why she's you realize how strong she was. Then just bury the man. The woman just pick up the pieces of her life and just put it with somebody. So you stay there. Separation or divorce can cause stress. Yes. Hey, divorce, I know why you do something. I know what easy something. A lot of persons can angry. I was watching last Monday night with Sing Soul Session with Jody and Country.
Yes.
Anybody watch it? You still think she have issues? She said she getting over it now. I pray for her. But the way in which she was expressing herself and all of that, I have to be thinking. She not get over it yet. Because if you talk about, no, I don't think she gets over it yet. Children's behavior are disobedience. Can stress you out. You have your darlings at home and they go to school. And when you listen to guidance counselor call you say you little darlings. They might fight every day. And they might tell the children some expletive and all like that, but then at home they are your darlings. But out of home, ragamuffin. At home, they are darlings. At school, they are ragamuffin. If some parents go to come and stand behind the wall sometime and watch the children in the classroom, they want them to see a child have at home. Yes. I have been in the classroom for over 30 years. So I can tell you. Alright? Children's educational performance. That can be a stress. You know you're sending people to school and every day you can't know what you will learn. Can't tell you nothing. So we are going to school for what I to continue to send them, right? And so it's straight up because every day you have to try to find the money, send one to make income, you can't do one thing with teacher telling you.
But very stressful.
Good deed. Hello. That yes. Could be that the child stressed because some of us not sit down to find out what our children are going through. The people say they're not stressed. And some of this stress everything more than anything. And sometimes it's not stress everything. I know parents and they think they food but they more say it's so bad. And every day I go. My God. I was at a place one day and the lady said, I put some season right here for me. Again? Some people say, yeah, but it's hard. But I was coming for parents. But sometimes what we need to do as parents, don't feel like you can't ask the child what. Thank you. Another person, don't do that. Ask the child what they but that's what come up. Like all sorts of chips on the poor people. All right. For me personally, I get my son to the supermarket with me. Because I find that when I buy certain things, he doesn't want it. When you carry and pick up something, and he said, Mommy, I want it. You say, sure. Exactly. And if he give me the pamper, you say, I'm not buying because you're not sure. Take up when you want. That means take when you come home. So you said something, you just have to pick up little things. You pick up little things, but at the end of the day, you waste the money packet, you know what? Say better you all look, let them tell you what they want. Better you let them tell you what they want. Alright? Alright. sufficient money to raise their standard of living. I see on my phone the other day, this brother person who owned it and a curse this and a curse that, and the comment was, she never, first person who said, they didn't know if it's Andrew that because it's like they want Andrew to carry the support and stuff give them. You understand me? So, sometimes we told this West Bank, we are not supposed to go. And we are not being creative as parents. I mean, it's rough on everybody, you know. It's rough on everybody. Experience discrimination, hate, or abuse. That happens most time in the workplace. You are there doing your work, and people just think so well then. Yeah. Especially on some boss who are just boss, not leaders. Just boss. They're not just boss. They're not leaders. Right? So they're just boss. So just use the power and just boss people. Right? Or hate or abuse. And you experience abuse at home. And abuse can be emotional abuse, physical abuse, and all of that. All right. So we are going to all the causes and the types of stress. So now we are coming to the place now where we going to learn how to manage our stress. So we are going to look at stress management. All right, I'm going to read this one for you now. When stress exceeds the ability to cope, you reach a place now, your ability to cope. Balance in the mind and body need to be restored. Stress management is an effective tool should be there to accomplish this. Stress management offers a range of strategies. Just like in the football, when they want to win the game, they have their strategy where they use netball strategies, right? Strategies. And we as women are meant to have strategy when we want to the man and get the money. Final data strategy. That's all. Of course, yes, to help you deal better with stress and difficulties in our life. So, we're going to look at some strategies now. All right. Now, we're going to look at the 4 A's of stress management. 4 A's, and you must not forget these and use them. Now, as we said before, there are certain stress that you cannot avoid. You can't avoid it, but there are stress that you can avoid. Right? Because guess what? If the man down here that turn up the music and make a whole heap of nice, and you can go talk to him like how me go talk to him. You just have to try to put in some earplugs or something. Find some ways of just shut him up. Right? But we're going to talk about now managing stress by avoiding certain things. And here you need to take control. Take control. Right. Taking control of stressful routine tasks helps to build confidence. For example, now if, as I said about this camera, she run the laptop and she work it, and at the same time she does a book and not do nothing. She can take control of that, you know, and go sleep 1 3 hours, not sure. Yeah, man, take control. Sleep 1 3 hours, wake up back fresh and nice and can continue, right? Because even some persons, even those who are like drivers, even if you're not a driver, and you have an appointment. You have an appointment, 9 o'clock. You know, take traffic up on the road when you come to Mayfair and the bridge 30 times. And you're supposed to reach Mayfair 9 o'clock. You are left here 30. And so you're in at the taxi and the taxi daily across. And you start stressing out yourself. You get frustrated now. Because if you're not going time to your job interview, you know, say it's between a certain time, your time at 9:30, and when 10 o'clock or somebody else. So you start stressing out yourself. You can avoid that by doing what? Leaving out early. So there are certain things you can avoid. But we just put ourselves in certain situations and stress ourselves. We need to manage our stress. Take control. You know you're supposed to reach at the place 9:30, leave out early. Think about all the things that can happen. that can prevent you from reaching there early. The better you're going to wait 1/2 hour and you are on time and you are not stressed. Right? So you're going to take some control. Avoid bother some people. And Christians have a problem with this. The Bible says you must love your neighbors as yourself, yes. But no, me and my neighbor no. And every time your neighbor Lego animal them in a mind, yeah. Sick water.
It does the country right now.
And so, you just, even persons, you're walking down the road. Good morning, Miss Caroline. Good morning, Miss Caroline. Good morning, Miss Caroline. No, where you do? Tell me where you do. Every time you see her, you continue calling to her, don't you?
We don't go to her, I'm in the culture again. Two things we don't do. We don't go to her, I'm in the culture again.
So, leave the woman alone. Avoid her. You know what cannot be doing it? Avoid her. Yes. Good. You never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. And this one here now. You don't know why some of it hard to say no. That makes people kill you with work. And especially the people that will up in the community work. What's your name is? No. I didn't hear Samantha.
Yes, she's there, man.
I didn't hear her tell you. I didn't hear her tell you. Yeah, I said no. You forget that they burn out. The local community work, I've been coming to work for a long while. Every board that they have in my community, everyone. I'm not on it, all of them know, but I have served on them. Rita Spears know, when them call me, they say, I am sorry, I'm retired. If you can't find anybody else, then call me. But look at the options then first. There are times where you need to say no. You need to say no. For peace of mind, you need to say no.
But there are some people because they know that there's a person who give me now, you always.
So they will call you to the drop down.
They just continue because you are.
And you continue to go and go and go and go and go. I always say, when I was acting principal, I always say to my staff, listen, before you feel exhausted and you can manage, set some work on the board, allow the teachers, children to do the work, all you can do is supervise. And you drop down there in the classroom, by the next week, everybody else with another teacher. So you have to have self-care. You have to have self-care. All right. Prioritize a to-do list. You want to do everything in a one day. Everything in a one day. You want wash, you want cook, you want clean, you want iron, and you want a supermarket and everything. One day. Prioritize your to-do list. Avoid some of the things today. Put it off till tomorrow. You prioritize which one you need to do now. Do the no one and leave the others for another day. Avoid certain things, avoid certain stress. Yes? All right, next one. Alter. So we look at avoid, we're looking at alter now. Ask others to change their behavior. Ask others to change their behavior. No, when I look at that one, I don't know if when you were, I think you need boundaries, right? Did you do boundaries? Boundaries came up in family engagement.
Yeah.
Boundaries, setting boundaries. Even at home, you have to set boundaries, right? So persons have to alter their behavior. Now, if you continue, let me give you an example with myself. I have 4 children, 3 boys and a girl. And I love to go out with my boys. Right? I feed them. And so sometimes we go home. I will walk inside outside and your friend. Walk me down. No. You know that put me to the core. And it has stressed me. Because it might pick me other, me a mother dog. And you know like it. So I said to my sons, tell your friends that when they see us together, keep that till when you guys are together. I don't like it. I really don't like it. And we're walking again and someone is sorry. What did you say? Or did you address my son? I don't like it. What did you call it? Like you are saying to me that I am mother dog. So I don't like it. You have to set boundaries if you have expressed yourself. There are certain people you can't deal with. So you have to alter the behavior of others. Alter their behavior by setting boundaries. Even your children at home. You in your room with your husband, your boyfriend, and son. You may know one lock the door, you don't push up. You must tell them they can't come in their room and they say no. You have to know. When I'm in here alone or with somebody, you know. You don't just push down the door and come in. That's my private space. So you have to alter their behavior. Because you never know. You never know you make it angry because you don't get push door and come in. Because you never set any boundary. So you forget to lock the door last night and forget push the door coming from. Setting up boundaries. So they have to answer them behavior, so they have to knock. Then they used to knock, they have to knock now. Right? Communicate openly. And listen, parents, when you are disciplining your child, you need to do it in private. A lot of us love to do disciplining in public, and it has repercussions. Because when we discipline them in public, they will end up feeling shame because everybody can deal with it in public. And when the anger starts to boil up, you might just explode and do it public. You don't expect it. I have an experience at my workplace when I was in my office one day calling Sarah. And I said to her, your child is giving a lot of problems, and I need to know what is happening at home. And I start to question him. He said, no, it's school, and I know, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, all right. These are the things that I would like you to do. And you see, when your mother go outside, you want talking to the child, and go take her hand and slap her back. You know what happens? You go run to your son, you see, and just seal me after the mother. You just stand up and you say, really now? So I call her back in the office and now I'm disciplining her myself. So when you do it in a public, it can be a big, and everything you're going to take it easy. Because guess what? Their emotions are going to be triggered. They are going to feel hurt. And that's why we have so many of these things in school. Because guess what? You shame me. I mean, I'll take a shame from you and retaliate. Yeah. So please, parents, don't discipline. And you notice nothing for me. Don't discipline your children or your child in public. Wait till you go. Deal with him when you go, but not on the street. Not in the guidance counselor office. Not at church. Alright? So they say discipline begins at home. Alright. Manage time better. I mentioned that a while ago. I tell you your hours. So you need to get up earlier to go where you're going. And set limits in advance. So this week I'm on budget. Some young like $10,000, we can spend $6,000 for food, and they have that lunch money, and that, you understand me? So sometimes, you know, we go right, but at least try to set some limits. What you're actually doing is managing. Managing. You don't get it right at the first when you just start, but over a time, it will work. work out. It will work out. All right? And it will lessen your stress. Accept. There are certain things you can change. There are certain things you cannot change. So you have to accept it. Guidance counselor call them, tell you, Mommy, sit down. We need to talk. Did you know that your daughter is 2 months pregnant? What are you going to do? We're going to do. All right, hold that thought. We'll discuss it later down in our session. And the other one is that you need to talk with others. Talk with others. Accept, talk with others. Let me see if I can get feelings are legitimate even if frustrating situations cannot be changed. Discussing stressful situation with a friend who actively listen and understand is helpful. That's why they have guidance counselors for children to come and talk at school. Because sometimes the stress at home too much to them. And so they come and they come back. Guidance counselor, hey, parents, can I tell you, and I know this is not the first you're going to hear it, that guidance counselors at least know partially everything you're going on here. Especially the babies there, the primary school children, guidance counselors know how to hold it. Sometimes you think they don't know when they know. Have you done the Jahara window? Miss, there are things that you think you know that others don't know. But I can tell you there are things that others know that you don't know that they know it. And that's the thing with guidance counselors. Because we are so trained that if a child comes to us, and even if you don't want to, we're not going to be the child, especially those who have been to the master's level. I started the master's, but my mother got sick and everything. And 2 subjects left to do in the school management. I did play therapy and art therapy. You just have to figure out something. Draw your family. Draw their too. And what I do. When I then start to explain with them draw, you can pick up what is going on. You have to have the skill to do that. You have to be trained to know how to interpret the drawing. Play therapy. Just give them something and say, play at normal day at home. And they start playing, and Johnny do this, and Mommy do this, and little Johnny do this, and him do this, and the dog do this. Can pick up a lot of things. Don't underestimate a really trained guidance counselor. Forgive others. No, somebody do you something wrong. The Bible says you have to forgive 70 times 7. And God knows sometimes you have to count to all 1,000 before me can really answer some people. Because when all them deal with you, don't want to lick them down, but you just have to just forgive them and move on. And when you forgive others, you know, you release, let it know. You release, and just so you just avoid it. Yes? So you accept certain people as just so they behave, you just accept that so they behave, and you just leave them alone. And then you're going to practice positive self-talk. Positive self, I can do it. For me, I go try. I go try. Even if you tell me no, I go try. Positive self-talk, I can do it. The Bible says I can. Philippians 4 verse 13. I can do all things. Amen. Amen. And the next one, learn from mistakes. And I've said it before. You make a mistake. Don't be for yourself about it. But when you go to know, you accept that you make a mistake, and you are supposed to learn from the mistake. If you don't learn, then it wasn't a mistake. That was deliberate. So this happened to me, then I make it happen again. Alright? Learn from, so you manage your stress. So you go and you have one baby, you come to this young. You have one baby to this man. And you're not treat you good. When you want baby clothes, and your mother, your father, beside you because they can't. My work, but you not get the money. And you stay there with him. And the next year you find out yourself pregnant and it's still routine. And you stay there and then the third year at the same, and then you call Andrew when you sick up for my signature. You don't learn. No. So every first one and you see the treatment. And you want a man, hoping that he will change. You're going to take birth control. I think that you use a condom. Yes? To protect yourself. Yes? No, if you are the man now, and you work the money, I can't come to anyway someone to cook the food when you come and get something. And when you come to sit here and finger here, you love eat banana, can't feel no banana or nothing. That's how the country is fine, you know. So when you go to give me money and buy banana, can't come. Yes? So you go work your money yourself, and you go work your money yourself, and you go work your money yourself. You know what, right? The banana, you want. Nothing wrong with that, you know. But hold on. My husband is work. Alright, hold on. This is interesting. Let me pause a little. No. The man gone, I think that he's a construction labor. Yes, and he come home. And he feels a piece of salt matter than 2 bananas. I tell him to go for 2 bananas. And he come over the money in that envelope. And I didn't do so. Now go tell him to feed the banana. Look here, come over here, and he do so. And you do so. And you want to feed the banana. Oh. Yeah. All right, he come over the envelope. Sometimes the reason why they have all the time, why some women lose the husband because the sweet about everything that I know. That's true. And so that's why I get so money go. And that is why I'm here for the money go. Hello. I don't say men not cheating. All right. Different strokes and different folks. I'm going to say learn from mistakes. Adapt. So you're going to adjust your standards. Adjust the standards. Can you explain that one for me? What were you saying?
Sorry, yeah, just wait, you were saying? That is the adjustment now. Because you know that reporting man didn't only come forward. Make sure say ready when it comes. That means the only thing you do when it comes at your academic. So that is my reporting.
So the man of God was the standard now. So you're not peeling banana for you know. So guess what? You can't touch me in the look. Okay, go. So me tell you about jail, the jail the envelope, and jail peel the banana. And so, and the man is feeding curry. And you come home and have a banana. No, something is there. But it's not going forward. Yes, we are. Oh, when I put that I'm objection.
Yeah, but look what I don't know where to go see their money. I'm picking an argument about it to more time.
All right, hold on a minute. I'm coming to you, Samantha. I'm hearing something here. I'm picking up something. Yeah. So, you know, say, the man now come home with the money, it has got somewhere there. You're aware of it. How do you deal with that? We talk afterwards. Yes, Samantha. Yes, Samantha.
Based on what I'm hearing and my own opinion, if I live with a man at home or I have a man at home, things have to be back to person. So if me cook, he must be going like if you go cook sometimes food, if he's working the money, but not every man. No. But are you have to rock him in a minute? We dictate what happens to us at home. We dictate the things. Because guess what? If you're going to live there with if I am going to live with a man, if me get up and cook, 6 years hotel with you must be a cook. And basically, if me decide that if me feel sick and if you're going to eat, you're going to look after something, when me agree with a man. All right, Samantha. Thank you. Thank you. All right, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. And that's where some of us ladies and gentlemen go around the side. We're not trying to find out what our partners can do. We assume that they can get supposed to can do. Suppose to pick up a man they can cook. Teach him. All right. How much time you're going to get to teach you when you have to go to work? Even one day and then won't come in the kitchen with me. All right, hold on. Samantha. The man don't care about work with him to go learn to work the money. If he tell me go work, me go to go. No, but the point is, it doesn't make any sense I'm here with you and you don't know how to do certain things. So if you only come in the kitchen, go cook the seasoning. Me and you, we like sometimes, you know, it's all about clean relationship also. Oh, yeah, but Samantha, that is the type of relationship you have together, and sometimes that builds over a time. I know every man can cook, I know every man loves a kitchen. But you as ladies have to be creative enough. So when you get a man, come and see that, come and go in that kitchen, I'm sure you how people do that. Because the man don't have some that plan work. And in fact, no. And suppose he can't work with it, I'm going to say, all right, and he can't work with it. You want to go in, that's not realistic.
No, but I'm so sorry. No, cook too. They're cooking more than anything.
How can I say cooking? Oh, look, some man not doing it. But I have some men. They not love it.
Yeah, they don't have any.
They don't love the kitchen. I have some men really like the kitchen. So you have to understand your partner. And let me tell you something, you see? Let me tell you something. Nobody can change anybody. The person has to begin they say want to change. And if you want to change the person and they're not willing to change, you are going to stress and him are going to stress. So you have to stress people and they're going to throw you out for the people. I say you have to start a family living at home. And so that is why now we say sometimes you have to adapt to certain situations. You adapt to right in Kanku. So if he come in and sometimes the poor man in the Kanku but he try. And he go and he could not taste up all the tennis. How would you say yeah, here I come? But the taste down there. Hello. All right. So I have to be by 12:30. you know, like, I want to take care of foundation. You know, that never enough more again. Alright. And Adopt Mantra says, yeah man, I can do things better. I can do things better. Create a list of happy resources. Create a list of happy resources. What do you mean by that? Happy resources. Create a list of happy resources.
Things to make things better between the two of you.
Yeah, man. I thought you said, suppose you have been to certain places and you experience certain things, right? So entreat you, one day they're going to see 10 flowers for you. Yeah. So you are supported by some handkerchiefs that you feel like it. And next time you say like you like person, when you go up and you don't buy some little things. Hey, you don't mean bad to you. No, you only want to find money. And you don't want to look more tight today. I do. Okay, I give my leg on. And I do want to go with you. Come on. All right. Stress management. Manage the stress. All right. So we're going to look at some unhealthy ways of dealing with stress. Smoking. Why smoking is not a good way of dealing with stress? Huh? Why is smoking not a good way of dealing with stress? Huh?
After you finish smoke, stress is
Can't stress the same way because you can develop lung cancer. And even if you develop lung cancer, the smoking in the home where the children are, they can get the passive smoke and they can get asthma or bronchitis. All right? Drinking too much alcohol, you can get cirrhosis of the liver. Overeating or undereating, that's a problem too. Right now, my knees are hurting. Not because they're overeating or undereating. Using drugs and pills to relax. A lot of people, they want to put on weight and me, so they have to use this pill, you know what? Perical. Oh, we don't know side effects. Withdrawing from friends. No. Because you have stress, you never want to talk to your friend. And sometimes you better just talk. But you have to know who you are talking to and what you're telling them. You need to know your friends. Okay. Sleeping too much, or procrastinating should be down the bottom there. Procrastinating me. Anybody? Putting out things to one extent, yes. Taking out your stress on others. We do a lot of that for our children. And for our husband and for our wife. Man for me, for work, man's not paying. Lord, that's not going money yet. Anyway, I hope that's not going on in your homes. Zoning out in front of TV. All right. Stress now. Husband said, boy, when I get paid till next week, so still in front of TV. For the whole time I was African moving. No phone, not even kicking, then I get no phone. How many of us is here now? All right. So those are unhealthy ways. Now we're going on to, you were writing something. All right. Time management now. Managing your time. What is time management? Time management is the process of planning, a lot of us don't plan, and exercising conscious control of time. Conscious control. This morning, you know, early I get up, Mr. Woman, me to the show. Not here, me try to be early minutes. Especially now that I'm retired, and Mr. Retired people said on them there. I don't even know which day it is. So when we have to go, no, it's difficult. Right? Conscious control of time spent on specific activities, especially to increase effectiveness, efficiency, and productivity. Effective, are you an effective parent? Are you efficient? When the man can money, you can manage the money so that it can cover for the week. Are you creative? Yes.
Can be added to the group?
Pardon?
Anybody can just post a copy of photo into the group.
A copy of what?
It's like,
That's better. You have copyright to my presentation. I'm joking. All right. Time management principles. Know your hierarchy of importance. So you have several things to do, and you have within a time frame in which to do it. So you are at home. You have the laundry to do. You have the cooking to do, the ironing to do, and so you have gardening to do. So you say, all right, you're going to spend 2 hours ironing, 2 hours doing this, 1 hour doing that, what have you. Put time to whatever you are doing and try to complete. If you don't complete, we'll let you make it hard. Kids, you're going to be overworked and have no use to yourself. And the first thing you need to do is to take care of self. If you can't take care of self, you have no use to others. You have to first take care of self, right? So you have to put time to whatever you are doing, right? When I'm doing a PowerPoint presentation, I say, all right, I sit down for 2 hours, go through the presentation and do the PowerPoint. After the 2 hours, it's done. You might decide, say, oh, I'm going to take 2 hours sleep. I'm going to sleep sometimes, you don't know when you sleep. Sometimes you oversleep, yeah, when you come to that. And then you say, all right, now watch TV for 2 hours, watch him done. And we decide and say, okay, by the time now, I'm going to spend 3 hours. I just commit my routine. I time myself. Right? Don't get your children involved in too much. You want to pick them to play football, you want him to play netball, you want him to play cricket, you want him to go basketball, you want him to do extra lessons. Every God Almighty thing and stress out the poor people. No time to be a child. You know, set time when you can go play. I think come from school. What have you? Just come from school, you know. I think come from school. What have you? Poor people can't play. Poor parenting. Right? There must be a time for play. All work and no play make Jack a dull boy. Right? Keep an organized home. Lord have mercy. We stress ourselves because we are not organized. We are not organized, and so the child needs to know where the socks them keep, where the panty them keep, where she's supposed to put her shoes, when she comes from home and she put her school bag and all of that. So that when you say you're tired, you can say, John, go and pick up your socks. And then look what the socks do. You're not supposed to go up in my wash basket and look for socks. And that's stress. Sometimes create stress on ourselves. And organize home. Let go of perfect. A lot of us are perfect. We're perfect, so chill. We're perfect, so chill. Not even a little dust stand for the night, they check that here. Every minute you come and we just have to stop. Everything on the mistake and spot. We become so obsessive with housework. That's when the poor man comes in at night and he can't enjoy it. Tired. The foolishness. Tired, body woman. All right. Delegate. Listen, and everything at the end, you're going to take yourself to do, you know, train the children, just like I tell the man. Listen, your job is to cut the lawn, yes, and the children, now with me, let me tell you what I used to do. I used to have to go to town to sell fish. in the morning, early morning, and they come back to the work. And Saturdays, my daughter used to do the hall and the bedroom, and my son do the kitchen and the bathroom. And she usually have a style that when they go and put, shortcut, so you have the toilet on the center, so then just wipe around here stuff and everything alright. And the bathroom then just pull it for water and say wash out and so when we come down, we just call her, say come here there, this one you see. And we just take up the place and put it one side and put it this. Never clean here stuff. You want to show them, and we go in at the bathroom. And the brush we use to scrub the wall, we just take it and mix that so we have to see if the dirt just around you. I say the thing, don't it, alright? So the next week, when we come, we have that the problem again. Because first of all, does never come, so they know never to come, never ice it up, so they make sure they sleep. So I told you delegate work. The little ones, them sometimes you can, which of course not supposed to happen. No paper not supposed to throw around the home if you train them when them have them garbage to put in the garbage bin. The paper they around the house, when they're there on Saturday, walk on and pick up every paper and put it in the garbage bin. You have a couple plants on the garage, Darwin. You want to water the plant. Give them little chores to do. It's not going to bring a place to picnic. Give them little chores to do and lighten your work. Lighten your work. Right? Routines are a must. Routines are a must. So you must say that's the routine what they're supposed to do at that time. Right? Work as though everything was urgent. So it is urgent. Make sure, remember that we are going to do our to-do list and we are going to prioritize. All right? So it is urgent that you get these things done. Be honest about time waste. Be honest. You waste some time doing so and so. So the next time you are going to make sure you draw the line. At once you're not going to do it, you are going to spend on it, spend 2 hours. And you come back again, keep to-do list and a calendar and allow time for the unexpected. So you're supposed to reach a meal at 9:30. And guess what now? You know, you yourself now at this time, and when you reach on the bridge, a lot of traffic, and so you never allow your time, allow yourself some time for all of those, right? So you find out that you have a problem. Time management, what is it? Oh, sorry, I'm going back up instead of going down. No, this is the one that I really want to reach, and I hope I reach it in adequate time. All right. Decision making. Decision making. What is a decision? Can somebody read it for me? What is a decision? What is a decision?
Decision can be defined as a course of action.
Thank you, sir. Can be defined as a course of action. Purposely chosen. Purposely. Decisions. Purposely. So that means we have to be careful how we're making our decision. And that decision is made based on the alternatives that we have. A lot of persons leave out this part. Don't deal with the alternatives. We're going to try to find out alternatives. A circle go, like children, you have to be seen and not heard. A circle go and a sum here. It doesn't matter the alternatives we have, but that is not good decision making. You must have a set of alternatives. Can I do it the other way? Now, factors for making effective decisions. Factors for making effective decisions. How do you perceive the challenge or the demand or the issue? How do you look at it? How you perceive it? That's a factor for making an effective decision, right? You have to look at the perception or you perceive it. Do you perceive education to be relevant? If it is relevant, what you are going to do with your children? Huh? Ensure that they are sent to school. You are going to ensure that you are sent to school. If you think that your perception about honesty, a value, if you value honesty and your child takes home something that you did not buy for them, what would you do? They're supposed to have something where you're really unsure. You couldn't afford the textbook and you think you want textbook. No. Bring it back. No, man, you can't do that and God provide. We have some parents, would say, really? God provides, so they provide. And don't know that what they are doing is forgetting another mother's time from Lord. All right. You need to prioritize. And from I've been talking, we have been looking at the word prioritize. Right? You have to prioritize. Put things in order. Which one needs to be attended to first, second, third, fourth, fifth? Right? So you have 5 things to do at home. Which one you're going to do first? You have to prioritize. All right. You have to set goals. You have to set goals. No. Some persons say they have goals, but all them have a dream. All they have is a dream. All they have is a dream. And guess what now? They dream day in and day out and don't go further. Because guess what? They don't put anything in action. So some people that there's a song say all I have to do is dream. Dream. But we don't do anything to make sure that our dreams come true. We sit back and wait and good God to make sure things happen. For me, my Bible tells me when you do your part, that the Lord will do your part. Yes? Yes. So you don't set goals and then you don't work towards your goal. So you have to make effective decisions in order to get reach to your goal. Judgment. You know how good judgment is? Who here drives? Yes, sir. You're not a taxi driver. Okay. Nowadays, if they classify when I ask for someone, they know someone will be there to that. Because how they drive. My God. So we have to have good judgment. As parents, we have to have good judgment. And let me tell you what happened. No, I know down the road to Miss Mary, she's a little liar. She just run and make mischief. And when she come to your home and tell her that, Lord, Miss Lorna, you still have and a young man down the road and you want to let me buy one piece of honey. Shall come to her. I wish man that you down there so I cover. No question answer. So because Miss Mary said so. I saw him go. When you check it up, there's a home. Then because when I see back and then. Yeah, I said about kill our children because we do not spend time to judge the people them so quickly. And then when I done that, Miss Sorry, there was a lady in Mitchell one and 2 children, stress again. And they were playing, they were fighting. And she called to them and they wouldn't listen and she had a knife in her hand. And she threw the knife at them. No intention is not to stick in one of them out and say, yeah. Because was right and the decision that she made was wrong. Just to get up and go and part the fight, she preferred to throw the knife and it took the life of one of her children. Resources. No. Some of us don't try to be creative. You know you only have 2 pounds of rice in your house and you have pound of chicken back and you have some Irish potato. And you have 6 50. So you have the chicken back, you have the Irish, and you have 2 pounds of rice. Those are the resources where you have. What decision you're making about it that you can't feed the 6 children? Thank you very much. You left back in Irish in the fridge and just have a little and the poor people never even get no. You have something there. Don't use up the resources that you have. Right? Another thing now, back to school. You can't afford to buy the textbook. Don't tell anybody that's something. You don't have the money to buy the textbook. And the book is available. One of your neighbor daughter have the textbook. We're running to go get one. So who's copy the chapters there and make a picnic carry chapter by chapter? More than the picnic can go to school because I don't have no book to learn. Yes, ma'am.
So I was in some bookshop the other day, right? And here's a parent right now for a child. Here's somebody here telling the parent that I have this book and my child never uses it. And the parent is saying to the child, I said, well, she not want to get you. And at the end of the day, you know, end up like for the child, which another parent has to and now want to get you.
Poor parenting. Right? I probably share the money. Probably share the money. I'm sorry about that. Probably share extra money. I've extra money. And everyone's going to be content in the book. The risk. Factors are making effect. Look at the risk. Do I continue having children without being properly educated? We are going to tarnish my future for going to get an education. Do I continue having children every year?
I must say, man, I already take your exam.
Look when you talk, you see? Yes, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. You have to think of the risk. How is it going to affect you? Can I manage that risk? Right? The risk. People as parents. Risk. Sometimes we take some risk with this so you know what line. Because childbearing is not that easy. Some people die during childbirth. Sometimes people die during childbirth. Acceptability. Can we accept that this is one that poses a problem sometimes? We refuse to accept our limitations. We refuse to accept our limitations. I want my child to be like Miss Jones' child, who have all the resources they have, a tablet, a books, and all of that, and your child don't have it. And you expect say yes. They're not going to excel like that if you not put in the time with them. I don't tell the opinion, oh, you can't be like Miss Jones' daughter, always comparing. Don't compare your child to nobody else's child. Encourage your children to do better. But don't compare them. Accept the child for who the child is and help them to succeed. Help them to improve on what they have. Accept your children for who they are.
I was watching a video and so there was this little boy he make a video, said he was kill himself and he was give the reasons why he might do it. Because he said we put him auntie and him auntie always call him idiot and saying what is like him daddy and then or something there. And he must give the reason I said that's what I reason why I was taking like because in believe say him an idiot be true and he believe say him work is and he not value enough. So might as well trying to value enough to nobody don't love him. Might as well he just take himself from their world.
And that sends me back to when I was doing this presentation on self-concept. right? With this man without arms and legs. I'm going to break my presentation. And people thought you wouldn't get married or you can't swim or you can't drive a car and what, and you're going to look on the video. And he can. He accepts who he was. And you know, we don't nobody can no sympathy on him. He feed himself. He swim. I'm going to look at the video and show you. A little while from now. The demand. No. For us, everybody, there are certain times, there are certain food stuff that are not available. But the demand is great, right? And there is a demand for certain things and you don't have it. So what are you going to do? The child demand now, she needs 6 textbooks. The demand is great. The child needs 6 textbooks to go to school. For those who go to high school, they need 6 textbooks. What are you going to do? You have to make a decision now. How would you deal with that?
Like to work, we must
Right. So you ask the teachers now, which one are you going to use? If the private school, you can send you the cookies. And some parents are just going to do something by everyone. Everyone. They don't use them. Right? So, for making, you have to look at effective decision, you have to look at the demand that you have. The demand. Right? Is it necessary? No. That I should have it. Is it necessary? Right? And for some of us, I'm just trying to look for everyday examples. We have PTA to go to. They can make a plan last week. PTA. And at the same time, Wednesday evening, they having football match that you want to go and watch. What you're going to do? You have to make a decision for your boy. Right? The football match, you love football, you know, so you want to go watch the football match. But at the same time, the school having PTA. What you're going to do? Great demand, you have to make a decision. And your values, as we talk about honesty, we talk about self-respect, we talk about fairness. Do we teach our children to be honest? And another important one that I notice most parents don't teach their children, how to love the environment. We have the children then eating in the bathroom and just pour the bath everywhere. You know that when you pour water, then you must and then, even at home, we don't make sure that the garbage bin is there when you finish eating the garbage. These are some of the things that we need to teach our children. We value the environment. We throw bottles, we in the taxi, coming home, we drink out our bottle, we just throw it through the window. We eat, and parents, you know, one thing that I'm really disgusted about, they buy the box food, and you look at parents in the road. I just walk and eat, and then they just throw the box one side. Our values, and so the children pattern us. So that the decision they make. When they finish eat, they just throw the box and the bottle anywhere. Now we're going to look at some decision-making styles. Decision-making styles. Okay. Right. You see, you know, like when you're carrying food, you know, because people may not have food now and not have me. All right. Direct decision-making style. So the first one we are going to look at is the directive decision-making style. Now, this is a style that uses quick decision thinking to come to a solution. Whenever you are making a decision, you must have a solution. You have to have a solution. A directed decision maker has a low tolerance for unclear or ambiguous ideas. They are focused on the task and will use their own knowledge and judgment to come to a conclusion with selective from other individuals. So, can anybody think of this? Give me an example of this directive decision-making style. How many directive decision-making parents we have here? So you tell the chat. All right. Anybody want to try? Anybody want to try? No? All right. You tell the child. Make sure a school is over. You come home. School over 3 o'clock. Make sure you reach by 3:30. That is the walking distance, right? So by 3:30, you must reach home. On this particular evening, the child reached home 4 o'clock. No, 4:30. So you stand up at the door or the gate with your bag in your hand and I'll let it come. Wait for the ticket to come home. And as the child enters the gate or the room, you start to be low tolerance. We say you have to come home 3:30, 4:30, 4 o'clock. Where you come from? Yeah. So they might use their own knowledge, no one judgment. You know when you're not for nobody come, you tell us say you must reach home by this time. So where you coming from? The poor child don't get the chance to open their mouth to say anything. Just you make a decision already and start to beat the child. Thank you. Extra work the child have at school. So the teacher decides, listen, I want to finish this concept. And I'm not letting you out until you get it. So it becomes sometimes so the child will step back. And then make a decision at 4:30 to come. And 3:30 to come and not 4:30. The directed people then. No business with that low tolerance. And we have some parents like that. That's so we say, and that's pick up. How many of these type of parents we have in here? I'm glad that you're honest. That's so that honesty. Yes. Some of us, that's how we feel. We direct whatever we say, you must follow it to the T. Low tolerance. I'm using my own knowledge. Once you come home, you hope that do something wrong. You hope that do something wrong. Yes. All right. Let's look at the other one. The conceptual decision makers now. Those who make decisions with a conceptual style are big picture thinkers who are willing to take risks. They evaluate different options and possibilities with a high tolerance. They have high tolerance, right? But the part that I want you to look at it down here now. Conceptual decision makers look forward to what could happen. What could happen if the decision is made? Their conclusion, so the solution now come from visualizing different opportunities and outcomes for the future. They are strong in making long-term decisions. Now, you child going to primary school now, and the teacher tells you that this little child, potential, So this one, she brilliant, bad. And when she left high school, she have the potential to go to the university. So teacher call you and tell you that now. What you going to do? What decision you going to make now? Call you and tell you to be a bright man and in a prospect become great in the future. What you going to do? Primary school, so what you going to do? What kind of preparation you going to make? Thank you. in making that preparation, this is financial. What financial preparation you're going to do? Can you start this video? So you're going to make decision for this? So you're going to show the little partner to show the little money for university. This can provide this for high school, right? You're going to take out my insurance policy. So that's when time comes to university time. You're not here worry your head. So you put things in place, right? For the future. So conceptually, you're really thinking for the long term. Long term. Like these parents, no boy, you know, one bedroom, no, you know. And I'm here, I can't pick the day here. It's not working too long. So we need to go ahead and manage the room. But you go by the black 100 by 100. So you show one partner with Miss Jane, you show 1,000, now we got 1,000, you try the money, you buy 100 black and you put it on. And you go down one next, so you start and then you put one next money, you buy 100. And that's when you start to plan for the future. So look at all of the black them know we can't go down the room. Those are the people who are conceptual thinkers, they think about the future. How many of those persons we have here? As parents, you plan for the future. I hope we have some here. All right. The analytic one now. All right, the analytic one now. Now, analytic decision makers, that's what I'm talking from. Will invest time to glean information to form a conclusion. So these people now analyze situation. They have to watch over time what is happening. So here is this parent now. Realize on Wednesday evening time, every Wednesday at that time she come home late. And we realize say every Monday and Tuesday she come home early. But Wednesday evening, they later watch the analyze what. You realize for Saturday day, she wake up early and try to do all the chores in her phone. Sure, Daddy, you're working with me. You're working with me. Yes. So these people, when they say, these are the people say, listen, me now the fire is really hot. Now wait till it cool. So we have all the facts that we can. So when we're ready, we make this decision. We say, from September, we know to say the Wednesday you come home late. But Monday and Tuesday you come home early. Saturday morning, time you get up early and blah blah. And you start because you collect your data. So you're analyzing now and saying, well, time to make a decision. This is Saturday morning time now. You're not here. What kind of yours? Yes. These are the people, the analytic parents. This is how they do for them things when they make them decision. All right? Get it? Get it? Good. All right. The last one now. And the behavioral one now. The behavioral one. They focus on relationships more than the task. They focus on relationships than the task. They evaluate feelings. Feelings, and they have no tolerance. So you have the parents now will rely on information from others to guide what they do. They are persuasive communicators who value decisions based on team consensus. So here is what happened with these parents now. So the child comes home and let me see if I can find a good example, everyday example. Okay, they look on relationships and feelings. So if the child really not feeling well, let's say the child not feeling well today. So you You know, analyze data, anything. All you're thinking about is my little darling. You have a good relationship. The people don't want to go to school, but because they know say you love him and anything him said or she said, you will say, okay. So sometimes these children play on our emotions. Thank you. And because it's your darling, you know, bother send them gospel. You know, bother with the task at hand, the learning. You know, bother with the learning. You bother with how them feel. I have a little grandson at home. When him ready, he said, Grandma, I'm not feeling so very well. I said, really now? I said, yes, Grandma, I'm not feeling so very well. So I said, where hurts? And said, tummy hurts. Said, oh, bad means I'm hurting. Very bad. I said, okay, so we don't want to go to school today. I don't think you should go to school. No, Grandma, I don't want to go to school today. I said, okay then, all right. So guess what? I have to go to Mayfair, you know. So what is going to happen? You want to come with me?
Yes.
Of course you're ready. You're ready. But you can't come because you're very hurt. No, Grandma, it's not hurting again. No, Grandma, it's not hurting again. You want to be a nut about your children. My scenario, my son. Yes. Morning night since we realized every morning they are hurting me so we keep on asking why. Why is nothing really hurting? So we keep on asking questions over and over. You know why I don't want to come to school? Because I split the class and his best friend and him not in the same class. I don't want to go to any school. So I say every morning they are hurting. They are hurting and sick. I said, well, you're all for today. If anything, they will call me, I'll come for you. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. But you have parents on the focus on the relationship more than the task. Right. That's right. So you can say, all right, now you're some ginger tea. I just hope the belly stop her. Yeah. Yeah. But you have some parents, as the thing you say, you know, try to find out what is happening or what the trend. And I like, oh, that's how them behave. Just read it. You stay and so the education get enough. Yes. Education get enough. Because not going to school, I'm not missing out a whole lot. Right? Missing out a whole lot. Yes? No, I'm not going to say another teacher. Right. And we see, they said their decisions are often based on how the choice will impact relationship. So because they don't want the child to hate them, because my son in school, they keep them back at school. No, some of us parents, you know, try to be friendly with our children until they start to run our lives. Yes, start to run our lives. Yes. Now, 7 steps worth of decision making. This is very important. Very, very important. 7 steps of decision making. 7 steps of decision making. Don't give me for sitting now. I'm standing up right now. All right. First of all, when you're going to make a decision, you have to identify. Am I losing some persons? When you're making a decision, first of all, there must be a problem for you to make a decision, don't it? Huh? There must be some challenges or some issues or some concerns whereby you want to make a decision now to get a solution. Am I right? So when you're going to make a decision, find out what the problem is. What is the problem that I have to deal with? Find out what is the problem that you have to deal with. Yes? And sometimes when we think of the problem, you know, I just part of the problem. All right? Now, once you identify what is the real problem, The next thing what you're going to do? Yeah, no, so you find the solution so you can reach it or you. So the child tells you they don't, all right, the child comes home. But I don't want, until that they don't want to go back to school. They come and they tell you that they don't want to go back to school. Isn't that a problem? A big problem. So what are you going to do? Nobody telling gospel. Hold on. The child, just raise your hand for me because I want to hear everybody. The child comes home and says that they don't want to go back to school. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you ask the child what is the problem. You listen to the child and then you take the advice for school. To the teacher.
Right.
And to the teacher. And then the teacher.
So hold on. We hear it. So the child come and tell you say no one go to school and you say you go to the teacher.
No,
Oh, so you're going to ask the child what is the problem. Ask the child what is the problem. Then
and you take it from there to the school.
yes.
Because some of the children they like.
All right. So what are you actually doing there, son?
Investigate.
Yes, man. So you gather all of the information. Yes, man. Some people not gather no information, you know. Some people not gather information. They come with their own judgment. And most of the teacher do.
Yes.
I was a teacher, right? And most of the teacher do make it people don't want to go back to school. Right? And sometimes they don't know say taxi driver some people.
Or another child.
Or another child at school. So, as good decision makers, the child comes home, don't want to go to school, so you're going to find out, gather all the relevant information. Ask the child, why? You're going to school and find out why. You're going to try and ask your friend them, why? Gather all the information you can possibly think of could I cause a child not to go to school. So you have to gather the relevant information. Relevant information. So you go to the process, it's a process, you know? It is a process. So you identify the problem, child don't want to go back to school. You know you need to know why the child don't want to go back to school. So you have to gather your relevant information. So now we don't get the information why the child don't want to go back to school. Then you're going to identify the alternative. Then you know what I'm going back to school because of this. What you going to do? Right? And you have to go to work. You have to go to work. Nobody's at home to keep the child. Right? So identify the alternative now. So what could be the possible alternatives? What could be the possible alternatives? How are you going to know the alternatives? By looking at the information that you get. So the child, based on the information what you get, and on nothing, I have my school while the child don't want to go. Because the child loves school, but the child don't want to go back to school. The child loves school, you know, but he don't want to go back to school or he doesn't want to go back to school. Right? So you realize saying, I know school are the problem. You realize saying, I know the friend are the problem. But you realize that money time when you carry it, you can't go there if you're going to taxi. So, you realize that? So what y'all gonna do now? Huh? So, after you weigh the evidence, no, you find you're gonna find a different taxi driver. That's all. Or if you can't find a taxi driver, you say that is right. So you're gonna talk to the taxi driver. Would you talk to the taxi driver?
Yes. Find out what is the sometimes them just come and tell me stop them. They don't want to stop them.
Right? Alright. Alright. So that is one of the alternatives to talk to the taxi driver. What else you can do? When you find out say taxi driver.
Talk to the child.
Huh? What else you can do? Talk to the child. Oh, because we're looking for a solution. So we find out the problem. We know what the problem is. We look at the information. So we are identifying the alternatives now. So you talk to the taxi driver. What else you can do?
Alright, if it's a case where the child is and the taxi driver talks to the child, and the child wants to you sit and you talk to the child in front of the taxi driver, he is responsible for you to take it. And you're not going to hear what he has to say, or else you'll get punished. So
He's going to punish and he's going to discipline.
discipline. So you did not want to take away the tablet if you don't behave yourself and listen.
So that's an alternative. Identify alternatives. Don't you want to experience it? You talk to the taxi driver and realize the chick child was misbehaving in the taxi. And because in town for you know what coming in the taxi and then you see why you have to gather the information. You see why you have to gather the information. Alright. What other so she says she doesn't want to go in the taxi because she has to go to work. Then she's going to take away the tablet for a week. That's an alternative. Next, anything else you can do? Based on the information you get, what else as a parent you could do? So change, all right, change the taxi driver, change the taxi. All right, what else? So many alternatives. What else?
Yeah, just to make peace real and respond because as a big person, you will feel like there's something not happening and you don't tell us that you tell like family. So I'm going to solve a problem and change the driver and talk to my child. He said, if you ever try that again, if you ever, no, because yes, I will check their card. Nobody has these people who still not understand themselves. When I want that child, and ignore that child and next time now, yeah, you know, like, so I will change the driver to get peace real and then I tell my child, that's what on to the guy. I'll give you warning. I'll let you know, driver. I'll do that.
All right. That is another alternative. Any other alternatives and parents? Apologize to the why should the child apologize? Oh, no, you're talking to the child is wrong. All right, any other way? Any other alternatives? Come on, parents. Any other alternatives? So what am I doing?
If it's a walking distance, the child can walk too. If shouldn't case.
Alright, but you know, if it's a lot of them, we can ride on the like children on the road and stuff. So what about you taking the child to school? Look like I'm picking that school to alright, wait for a family member. Take the child to school. Alright, so, alright. Based on so many alternatives you have. So after you come up with all of those alternatives now, you are going to weigh which one are the best one out of all of them. So you have different options now. You're going to talk to the taxi driver. They are going to punish. They are going to discipline her by taking away the tablet. They are going to change the taxi driver. Now, which one would be the way the evidence? If we take away the tablet, I'm going to stress from you at home because that's your friend. I'm going to be examined. If we go talk to the taxi driver might be a person who is very angry person or like nobody talk to him. So you get in a one little squabble and he tell you, okay, now can you kick me again? So it depends on the approach. So after you weigh all the evidence, you have to come up with The best alternative to find out say any taxi driver can't do no because you go to the train to pick one coming like I said, this year they not carry my name. So you have to come up now with an alternative from amongst all the alternatives. So you try to get the best one. And then now, once you make a choice, then you have to take action. So you start putting for one different taxi. And for 1 month, you find out that the child loves to go to school. She nobody no longer school again. And so forth. So when you see things happen, you review your decision and you say, yes, I think that was the right choice for you. So you see, decision making is a process. You know, just jump over your head like that before getting the relevant information. And as a parent now really wait to get the relevant information. The child is always right. They always say the child right. Never wrong. So you have to be careful, make sure. And this is not only in parenting, this is also in your general life, your personal life. When you are making it, sometimes we have to go partners, with a man or with a woman, and we see the red flags there, and we still going on a relationship. The red flags there today now. And we still going on the relationship and we're going to stretch with them. Right? So you have to gather the what background your husband and come from your wife. You need to say, go dig up past it, but try to find out the type of person the individual is. Right? All right. So these are the 7 steps of decision making. All right? Any questions? Any questions? Remember, me go ask some questions after we done it. All right, and I'm checking my time. Beautiful, we are on time. So I have some questions up here. You are called in by the guidance counselor to discuss a matter concerning your child. She told you that it was urgent. During the dialogue, you were told that your child is pregnant. Your child is a top student at school. What would you do? Grade 7. I want some analytic parents, right? So I'm giving you a few minutes to think about it. Are we ready to share now? Are we ready to share? Who wants to go first? You have to get a decision. When you have Okay, all right, somebody share.
All right, I cannot think of me, I have 3 more. But anyway, but I would.
All right, somebody get the girl pregnant.
Yeah, all right. The child has potential, that is the first. Right? So we have to consider that. Despite that the whole situation, we still can't feel it with it. Right. No, listen.
Hold on. Parents, I am going to ask you. Just listen. Right? Just listen. Each of us have our way of dealing with things, right? But so we're going to our thoughts. We're going to listen to our thoughts, right? And then we're going to critique it. All right? But don't break it while she's speaking, please. Thank you so very much. Yes, my lady, go ahead. All right.
The reality of the situation is that the child has potential, right? It does not marry. So what I will do, I will find out how far she can go with pregnancy in school. Then from there, after she have her baby, she not be continuing in high school. She have a potential to she can allow her to permit water. She carries the child to other center, and she continues there. It's like a rough, but that is
That's your thought. Thank you so very much for sharing. All right, before we start the quickie, I want to hear from anybody else want to share. Okay. What? No. No, you said no. Oh. Yes, no. All right, why?
First of all, it was stressful.
So hold on. All right. Hold on. That was stressful. So in order to get rid of this stress, now we are we have avoid and that accept and alpha. So we are going to very good. All right. We're gonna learn, man. We're gonna learn. All right. Go ahead.
After we accept it, we think about it and then we have a discussion because first of all, who gets the pregnant?
Question?
Was it kind of weird, consensual, or what was it
Very good question.
or was it somebody that take it without you giving me a preliminary in a sense still? And it was so mediation. We don't go watch that to go on potential.
But you can't say not school with the pregnancy.
So then, but she can't go to school, maybe we have a pregnant when we are going.
Not at that age. At grade 7?
No.
I know it's not like a 10th grader, you know, it's a 10th grader. Just start school.
Isn't there a
Whatever the pregnancy, just 9 months. No, I don't think they would allow her to be in school with pregnancy. I don't think they would allow her to be in school. She would have to go to a woman's center. You would have to go to a woman's center. I don't think
there is a program that has started with it's all about mothers, young mothers. So there are situations where girls get pregnant in school, they get the opportunity, they have the babies, and then the government place them in
a different school, but they couldn't go while they're pregnant. They can go back, yeah. It's not the same school.
Which is far back from where she left from. But she's been placed in a different
institution. That's right, yeah.
So not the same school.
Not the same school, no. Yes. You can go back to a different school, but not the same school. But they would allow her to be in school with the pregnant.
That school, there's also the woman there.
And the woman said,
where they continue with the pregnancy there.
yes.
Doing school.
Doing school, yeah. So you have alternative there now. So what would you do? What would you do?
Further education, have the baby, and then go back to school, but she can't go to back and continue on her subject.
Okay. How many of you would want her to have an abortion? A grade 7, you know? A grade 7. Hold on. Let me hear from God. What is your defense?
I was like 7 years old, that's what I'm
Miss Clear first. And suppose now, suppose he wants to marry me.
But I know it depends on the stage of the person as well. How far along?
But all I know, suppose he wants to marry me. All right, hold on.
I must say that we have some very understanding of people here in here because Miss Coleman just asked the question, how much of us would want our children to have that abortion? And the reality of it, majority of Jamaicans would say, we are happy God that she will.
Yes.
And that is why education is important. Education, first time we have to Alright, suppose hello. I want to say something to us. It is a reality. You know that if you should check through right to Jamaica Road, another country. Many of us been here were planned for. Okay, so you were not planned for. You went to the relation to our children. Even marriage. Some persons are really taking a plan. They are first one. But if I was to ever not ever get accept it. Right? So, all right. I got something to think about. I'm watching myself. Let's look at number 2. We're coming back to that one thing because I want to get through this question. Number 2, your daughter. Hello. Thank you. Your daughter was coming home alone in a taxi from training. She heard the driver talking about a robbery and that he needs his gun back. The child opens the door, jumps out the moving car and broke her arm and damaged her legs. She is in a lot of pain. What would you do? It's all right. That's what you see there. It's not fiction. That's it. It happened. It happened. You as a parent, what would you do? All right, to the child. Let's look at the third one. There are things like these happen where we have to make decisions. And so if you follow the process, it will help you to make effective decisions. Because sometimes we are so directive that we use our own judgment. We have low tolerance. We don't spend time enough to gather the relevant information. And what we find happening is that we will make very ineffective decisions that can ruin a relationship, that can cost us our lives, and other things. I remember this blogger. go and just video kill it. And it's the party and they kill him. I rest my case. The third one. The police called to tell you that your son was found with 2 others abusing an old man on the street. He is now in the hospital, not the son, the man is in the hospital, with a broken bone. What would you do? Your precious son. Right in with 2 others and damage the man, make a broken bone, and the man is now in the hospital. What would you do? And see who called her here? The police. All right, now hold on. We have so many discussions. Who want to share? Who want to share now? And anyone of them, apart from the look at the first one already. The second one, who want to share on the second one about the drive and the little girl jumping out of the car? Who want to give us their thoughts? Who would like to share with us? Give us your thoughts. All right, go ahead.
It is definitely what you hear, though.
Yes.
Why is it joyful? What is it?
Like
We need to actually go to the driver.
I only hear rumblings. I'm not hearing anything. All right, that parent wants to share.
First thing, probably our fight or flight is sticky, you know. Probably she thinks that our best thing,
Adrenaline.
but she can't do. If you jump out the taxi, she don't know if them are going to carry her below it.
I know them are one. Alone.
Yes, at that time she had tried to protect herself, so we can't really blame her, but that how it come to her mind, she don't.
And nobody asked me here what the age of the child.
Yeah, true. What age?
She just run a high school. Yes. And I'm very protective from work. She don't leave me. So she's a sheltered little child.
But then I'm going to tell the truth, but that's not about. That's what I want to. If they were discussing about this one, they're not going to admit it. They must find something else there.
First, I would say talk to Jesus.
The child is alive. Right?
Yes.
As she's actually my neighbor. And that's it. I took 2 days before I went to see her. And because this parents, people are not, if there's a situation in our protection, if there's a situation and you don't have anything good to say, be quiet. Because the thing over there, stand up and more like from your mouth and say something disrespectful or something that is very discouraging. Yes? Yes. And so, bear in mind those questions, bear in mind that decisions are sometimes very hard to make. Amen. Decisions are sometimes very hard to make, but if you follow the process, you will end up making a good decision. Probably sometimes not effective, but a good decision. Right? So, based on my presentation today, I've come to the end of it. I hope you have learned something, and I hope that you will put it in practice. Thank you for having me.
And thank you.
Yes, okay.